What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to a Living Nightmare Session 8, where we are all dead and Bond is in a Bard-off. Let's get right on into it, guys. All right. How's everybody doing tonight?
Well, that's a good question. Ja'Rol, are you prepared?
I am not prepared, but I will try my best.
Adramelech, are you prepared?
Always.
John, how are you feeling, buddy?
I'm sipping that bottle while I'm dead. I'm gonna show up in spirit form just to chill. I'm gonna just be sipping.
All right. Where we last left our players off, pretty much left them for dead. All of our players were stuck in a one-on-one combat, seemingly to fail. One by one, they drop, only to be revitalized once again, just to be dropped once again. Ja'Rol was the first one to go down, and the first one to seemingly die. Adramelech was the next, and John last but not least. As of current, Ja'Rol is stuck in a void of some sort, face to face with a godlike version of himself. This godlike version of Ja'Rol has pretty much challenged him to a bard-off, if you will, to see if Ja'Rol is worthy of continuing to live, or at least that's what it seems like to Ja'Rol. And without further ado, let's get back into the campaign.
What is it? What do we got? How long is that?
All right, Ja'Rol, are you prepared?
You're the worst, Blue Flame. Welcome. I am 100% prepared, my friend.
He'll crack his neck, spread back his shoulders, and he'll do a few strums. And then all of a sudden you hear music. I'm not actually sure from where, but somewhere it seems to back him up. Background music appears. Little jiggle of some kind, a jig. You hear a little bit of a flute, some pipes, some other stringed instruments in the background, and perhaps a slight humming from maybe 2 or 3 voices. Ja'Rol, it is time to prove who you truly are. And he begins to strum. And the bard-off begins. Roll for initiative.
Oh, I have to roll for initiative? Bro. Yeah. Hold on, roll the initiative.
This will determine who goes first.
I'm an 8. That's
Ooh, you got a 20. All right.
That's so sick. I love that I roll a 5, bro.
And the music comes to a slow, just a little bit, to prepare, and almost out of nowhere, a spotlight appears right above this version of you. His head starts down, and he lifts, and starts like this. Ja'Rol, look at you. What kind of freak do you think everybody else sees? And he'll kind of float around you. Look at you, Ja'Rol. A giant without physique. And he'll do a little spin and get back to where he was in front of you. And he'll pass it off to you.
Shit. Oh. Do I have to roll for a performance whenever
roll performance after you do your verse?
Christ almighty. Hello Bambi. Nope. This is all trash. This is garbage. Ja'Rol begins to play. This is hard. This is hard. I don't even know where to begin. This is difficult. Ja'Rol literally is like completely lost. Shit.
Couldn't tell that to the DM, my guy.
Couldn't tell that to the DM.
Ja'Rol's hands will start strumming his lute. Well,
I'm going to be honest. I was not expecting that part off right now. Fully prepared, but not expecting. Even though I may look, nope. I don't know how to start. I really have no idea where to begin.
You just have to send it.
I just have to send it.
Send it.
I feel like no matter what I say, it's just gonna be bad.
Just send it.
Just send. I know I took an L before. This is tough.
It helps. You don't have to sing it. Just sing, talk it.
Just sing, talk it.
Sing, talk it.
It doesn't. I have no idea what to say. I have no idea what to say. Nope, this is all bad. This is all bad. This is all trash. This is
You're
garbage.
prepared. You're prepared for this. Come on, man.
I have nothing now. You got this, Bond. It's so bad. I'm just going to lose.
Just do it.
Just do
Yes.
what?
Do it. Sing, boy. Sing.
Even though I may look weak now, I'm not a meek little being. You don't understand. Nope. He's lost it. He's lost it. Run.
Come on, Ja'Rol. Come on, Ja'Rol. You have it.
I am struggling so much. It is so bad. You either kill yourself or get killed. What you gonna do? I think in this moment, Ja'Rol he starts to play just a little tune. I know I am a freak, but I am not weak. I assure you, I'm stronger than you, and you look a little meek. Your powers mean nothing to me. All you are is a figment of my imagination. I'll bring you to a realization that I am better than thee. And then he passes it right off. He it took him a long time.
Right. Roll for performance.
He took him a long time to even come up with it.
Roll performance.
It's a
Come on.
22.
Woo!
That's a 22.
22.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Jesus Christ.
This godlike version of you stares at you for a moment and begins strumming again. Ja'Rol, let me tell you a secret, my friend. Not everyone here is who you think they are in the end. Your parents never liked you or loved you. And your friends, they left you for dead. Let me tell you one more thing, Ja'Rol. I might be a part of your head, but I'm you, the embodiment of perfection. I'm you, everything you wish you were. Now let us hear another verse. I'll pass it on to you.
Perfection, please. Don't make me laugh. All you are is a disease of my ailing mind. My life flashing before my eyes. You're just a dream, a fallacy, a facade.
What
I
are
may
you
be
gonna
a
do
con,
with the
but
belt?
I can see one from my experiences. You are nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. Your powers literally do nothing. Yes, I have no family, no friends. But in the end, all I have is me. And that's all there will ever be. I think he will pass it back.
All right, roll for performance.
That is a 16.
Okay,
16.
okay.
There we go.
How do you make it a performance check?
Freak.
What do you mean? How do I make
Freak.
it performance?
Well, no. So Bond's
Can I
rolling
get-
on the website
get-
and it's saying performance check. How do you do that?
Can I get one? Can I get one freebie? Blue flame. Thank you, Rev, for the 200 beard. They are roasting my little man.
The other Ja'Rol will nod his head, and he'll start to play his strings again. Let me tell you a story about a tiefling long ago. Somebody thought that he would make a good friend, and then when one day he had to go. Now look at you, you're a con man. You think you got skill and you got wit. But let me tell you something, Ja'Rol. You truly are in the thick of it. Let me tell you another secret from the long list you keep from yourself. There is something you may have forgotten. And he'll come in face to face, and that is you're not worth the damn pen. He'll back off and he'll throw it off to you.
Did he say pint?
Hence,
Pints.
it's another word for copper.
Okay.
He's digging deep right now, dude. He's fucking going for the
Ah.
kill.
Ja'Rol takes a couple steps forward. He's gonna play around this guy. Think of it, please. I couldn't even figure it out. Yo. Let's see. Think of it, please. I'm finding my way out. This is nothing but a facade. I keep saying this, yes. But it really is odd. You think you can beat me by beating my spirit? There's no one that can do that. Because I've already killed it. My pain, my wounds are deep. But the mountain to you, it's deep. I agree. But in the end, I'll make it. You will not take it from me. It's so hard. Pray for Bond. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. He's
All right, performance roll.
Oh, he almost now won. That's a 19, baby. 25. Ha! Oh, God. You finna die, baby. You know it. Ha!
All right.
Oh God, this is terrible.
He'll begin to strum again, and then with his other hand, he does a little twirl from the ground up, and appears Roxy. Look at that. And he'll rub his hand down her cheek. Isn't she so beautiful? But to look at you, what an hideous creature. You really think you have a chance with someone as fine as her? He'll spin around and get right behind you and whisper into your ear. Do you really think she could ever love someone like you? And then he'll appear right behind this version of Roxy. A person as magical as this could never trust someone as wicked as us. Ja'Rol, you're looking in a mirror, that's correct. You don't see anything the way it truly is. Then he'll pass it off to you.
My poor little heart. What the hell?
This version of Roxy that he made appear is just going to stare at you.
Even broken as I am, even ugly as me, there's still a chance, and I'll take it. You'll see. I'll climb this mountain that you're setting in front of me, and I'll do it with glee. The pain, the struggle, the strife, I'll take it all. Hell, I'll take it right. After all, what's a few more years of agony? If it builds towards something that I want to see. You may be but a fantasy, but you have not seen me. I'm not beaten. Not yet. You are just outside of your element. I'll make you see. I'll make you pay for the words you say. I'm going to win this bout and make her stay. That's his bout, his little round.
Hey, performance.
Hit him with the performance. Yes, Ja'Rol, 24, baby.
There we
gonna go
go.
get water.
You're doing great. All right. He'll switch over to him. And then the mood of the music in the background starts to change. A little more darker. You hear drums and more percussions. And then dark black wings begin to come out of the back of this version of Ja'Rol. And he throws down the lute. I don't think you quite understand. I am you. Better than you ever could be. He'll start flapping and raising his arms. I am everything you ever wanted. Everything you've ever dreamed. And you truly think that you could best me? He'll fly around you and then grab Roxy by her hand, and she's hanging on to him. I control everything in here. This element is mine, not yours. And then he'll spin around, and you'll find yourself being turned around in front of him, and he takes this version of Roxy and he kisses her deeply. And then he'll spin her back around. This is my domain. And he'll pass it back off to you.
Please. I do not think you understand. Even though I'm battered and beaten, I will not fall to your witty advances. You are nothing to me but a fear, a dream. I'll make you see. I'll make everyone see that I am not just a con, a fake, a fraud, a phony, a facade. I'll break the bonds that I had. I'll burst forward from this cocoon, this cacophony of sound that you create, this wicked drown that you summon.
Do you put it in the thing?
Yeah, I just put it in.
I'll best you in your element,
Nice.
and I'll best everyone in theirs.
Butterchip.
Oh shit.
You
Us.
haven't even begun
Wissy wissy.
to see.
There's Among Us, a fungus.
I'm like a beautiful butterfly. You are nothing but an ant to me.
Performance.
He'll hit his. He'll pass it off. That's a holy shit. That's a bad roll. 11. First bad roll. First bad roll.
All right. Come back to him. You don't seem to get it. What do you think you can do? You think you can beat me? A figment you claim. But I am only a figment of you. Yet you are still here, on your knees. And as he says that, chains will grab onto your wrists and pull you down onto your knees. And here you are, so sad and so weak. And then the Roxy will come up behind you, and she'll run her hand down your face, across your chest, and a little kiss on the cheek, and then disappear. You want her? Then fight. Fight for her. She is gone, and she will continue to leave unless you can break these chains of which hold you. And you'll notice that these chains, as you look at them, are your name. Everything you ever thought of yourself to be is what you feel these chains to be. You, Ja'Rol, have no chance unless you choose to break your bonds and take it. This is what it means to truly be free. And he'll pass it off to you.
Ja'Rol will begin to try and stand as he's yanking on these chains and starting to his next bout. Even with the chains holding him, he puts his hands into the playing position on his lute. Free. Watch me. If you are truly me and I am truly you, then it's plain to see. If you are what I think I am now, imagine what I'll become when I get to where you are. Then, future me will be greater. I'll become a god. And then I'll no longer be Ja'Rol Semprif. Khan. I'll be Ja'Rol Semprif. God of freedom. God of all that need. Roxy isn't the only woman I fight for. I fight for my friends. Yes. Soon, we'll all be free. I will not allow these chains to hold me down. And he keeps rising, obviously struggling against the pull of these chains. I'll make you see. Hear me now, for I am thou, and thou art I. I will be better than you in every way. He is going to end his turn there.
All right,
Jesus
roll for
Christ.
performance.
It's a 10.
A 10.
Jesus Christ, he's rolling low. Yeah, that's a 10.
Alright. I'll go on to him, and he'll look at you, and as you're struggling to stand up, you are all of a sudden pulled back down onto your knees. You're wrong. I understand. You might think you comprehend what's coming, but you're wrong. There's nothing for you anymore. You'll never make it here with this power that I wield. I am nothing but a thought. Yet somehow, even inside your mind, I still hold more power. I need you to comprehend that this just isn't your hour. He'll zoom in closer to you, and all of a sudden behind him you'll see a Dromelek and John and Roxy, and they'll give a solemn wave at you, and he'll turn and look and point at them, look back at you. You call them friend. You call them ally. Is that truly what you think? We've only known them for maybe a day, and nearly died twice with them. What do you think you are doing, Ja'Rol? We had it so good. Yes, we were liars and cheats and a con man, but we didn't have to lift our blade. We had the easy life, a simple, simple life. And now you're here, trying to take it away. And he'll pass it back on to you.
Take it away. No. I am freeing us. If this is truly my mind, then you are out of your depth, boy. And he shrums his lute a little bit harder. I think he'll try, if it is inside his mind, to break the chains and stand up. Is there a roll I have to make for that?
In that case, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw.
$17.
You stare at him intently, and you stand up, and the chains burst.
Hi. I am Ja'Rol Semprif. I am no god. I am no human. But a tiefling, monster, bard I am. A devil man. I have been beaten and tortured my entire life. Even in my own mind, you hold power over me. But I say no longer. I won't give in anymore to this fear, this obsession. You are nothing but a dream. So sit down, fall, and return to dust. And he will try to pull him to the ground in a similar fashion that he was. Using
Alright.
chains.
Do another wisdom saving throw.
That's a 20.
Yep.
Fuck
You
yeah.
watch as you're singing. He starts coming down to the ground level with you, and he first starts off standing face to face level, and then you notice he's shaking a little bit as his knees are slowly trying to give out.
You are nothing compared to me. A figment is all you are. I'll free myself from you, brother. And he walks up to him. And now you'll truly see. And he stops playing. And he'll reach out his hand to grab hold of his horns. And he goes to break him.
All right, roll another wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. 5.
You start grabbing and pulling as he's shaking, and instead of what you thought would happen, trying to break the horn slowly,
Excuse me.
This version of Ja'Rol starts shrinking and starts de-aging. And as you're holding on to him, all of a sudden it has become the scared and terrifying little street urchin Ja'Rol. Was kicked out of his home, probably even his village, staring up at you with tears coming from his eyes. Why do we run? Why? Why do we lie to ourselves?
Ja'Rol crouches down to his younger self. And instead of trying to destroy this thing, he gives him a comforting head pat. We lie to create the fantasy we want to believe. But I will not lie to myself no longer. We must be better. We will not fake it anymore. Cons we are. But we will see change.
The little version of you will turn and look at the versions of a drama like John and Roxy you see, and he'll look back at you. I think they're a friend. Are they our friends?
He looks over and he picks up the little Ja'Rol. Yes, they are our friends.
As
We
you
have-
say, oh, sorry, finish.
We have to uphold our bonds to them. They're the closest thing we have to family.
And as you say this, little boy turns a bright white, fades, and as you look over at the three, you'll see yourself as you are now, form right behind them, giving them all a big hug. And they'll look at you. Ja'Rol, this is who we are, not a god. Yes, we will still hurt, and we'll still be here, but that is life, and I think you know that. This isn't this what we've wanted all along?
Yes.
They'll all fade, and then a near perfect mirror image of you will appear in front of you. And then you'll notice that the voice is changing in and out of yours and someone else's that sounds familiar. Well then, put your power to use, and perhaps you will find a way to save your friends. And then this version of you will produce the king's loot in its hands and pass it to you. Take it.
He takes hold of it.
Show them who you truly can be. And then everything goes black. Adramelech,
Yes, sir.
you find yourself floating, it feels like.
Okay.
Pitch black.
Black.
You can't quite explain it to yourself, but you feel like you're falling. Slowly. After a few moments, you find yourself standing. Can't really tell what kind of surface you're on. And you don't feel your instincts kicking in whatsoever. You look around, and all you see is darkness. But for some reason, you can see yourself just fine.
Okay.
And then slowly, you hear chattering, laughter, music, as if it's a tavern you're inside. And then lights begin to flicker and flash, and you're blinded for a second. And once you move your hand, you realize that you're inside of a tavern. A familiar perhaps a tavern you've been to with your buddies back when you were leading a regiment or a troop.
We're going here. Okay.
And you look around trying to figure out where exactly it is you are, and you start seeing familiar faces everywhere. But one person in particular catches your eye.
Oh no.
Yourself.
That's not who
You
I
see
thought it was.
yourself. You see yourself sitting at a table, laughing and talking with your friends. Is there anything you'd like to do?
What friends? This group of friends or my friends from before?
Your friends from before.
Shit. I'm gonna kind of just kind of like stunned out of my mind. Never thought I'd ever see these people ever again. Kind of like take like a half step back and just pure shock, just trying to like take in their faces and live in this moment, being back with them again.
And while you're taking this all in and trying to figure out what the hell's going on, the version of you see makes direct eye contact with you.
Well, that's never good.
And he waves you over. Nobody else seems to notice this.
I kind of like pat myself down really quick looking for my weapons. Do I feel them?
No.
No? Am I wearing my armor or normal clothing?
Normal clothing.
Normal clothing? Okay. I'm gonna walk over.
Alright. As you start walking over, all of a sudden you're right next to him, sitting down at the table. And he turns and looks at you. Huh. I didn't think we'd actually meet face to face for a while. I figured we were stronger than that. And he'll take a drink of whatever is in his mug.
What are you?
He'll turn and look at you. I'm you. I figured it would be like looking in a mirror.
You're obviously me.
Right.
But what are you?
Oh, I see what you mean. And he'll look around and chuckle at a joke that one of your older friends had made. He'll look back at you. Well, I'm a lot of things, I guess. Your hopes, desires, dreams, fears, secrets. I guess you could say I'm what you wish you were or could have been. Oh, see here. This day was the same day you made your mistake. Our mistake. Except this day never happened.
Except it did happen.
Right. But this is as if it never did. And he'll look behind you and he'll open his arms wide and you'll see a beautiful woman of whatever it is you, as a Dromlek, would think a beautiful woman would look like. Your ideal wife, perhaps.
Mm.
And 2 children run up and give him a hug. And this is a possibility. You'll notice that their faces are blank.
As in, like literally no face or no expression?
Literally no face.
Ah, okay.
No mouth, no nose, no eyes, nothing to really define to who these people are. I think we need to have a little talk. And next thing you know, you both are standing on a balcony outside of this tavern, looking out towards your hometown. A Dromlek. Tell me.
I'm like looking around like what the fuck just happened. Like I instantly recognize exactly where we are and I'm looking around like there's no fucking way. And less like shock, but like a lot of anger and fear.
A Dromlek. Does this place look familiar? He'll look at you and look back out at your village.
And now I get sad and home.
Yeah. Why do you think we wanted to join military in the first place?
Because of father.
Yeah. We always wanted to make father happy, didn't we?
And now I'm like barely audible. Like yes. We did.
We wanted to prove that we could be a son he can be proud of. And we did. We made it. Until that one day. That one day, everything was going so well. What happened? And he'll look at you with saddened eyes. What happened? And then you're taken back into the battlefield.
Shit.
Right at the point you are about to make that terrible mistake. We're surrounded. But I think we can go this way and take him out. What should we do? And the other Dromlek stands in front of you at the exact position you were when you were about to make the decision. And he'll look back at you. Why? Why did we make this decision? And then you hear the words of the order that you had given as a mistake come from this version of your mouth towards your friend. And your friend nods and turns around and relays the order to the rest of the regiment.
No, 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 No! No!
And they'll start beginning to make their move. And one by one, you watch them drop like flies. And this version of you turns back and stares at you.
I've like fallen to my knees, like arms at my side, just like just completely shattered.
This version of you will walk towards you and go on his knees as well. It was a mistake. A mistake that cannot be changed, yes. But should we really live with it?
You must.
He'll stand back up and look out towards the battlefield. Must we? A mistake was made, and instead of staying, we ran. We couldn't look father in the eyes. Did we even give him a chance? Or did we even give ourselves a chance? Next thing you know, you find yourself right at the edge of your village with all your stuff packed inside sacks. And he's standing right in front of you, right on the outskirt of the village. We ran. Because we thought there was nothing else we could do. We thought we were disowned. We had dishonored our people, our family, our father. We left because of one mistake that cost the lives of our friends, our comrades. Perhaps we can't justify this mistake we made, but couldn't we try to live a life where maybe we could? We can't bring them back, but couldn't we prevent the death of others?
I try every day to atone for what happened by making sure that it can never happen.
And the next thing you know, you find yourself laying in the wine room floor with the elf man sneering over you. And the Adramelech version of you see standing right next to him, staring at him and back at you. Then why do we lay here and do nothing? You truly think we're dead? We should give up right here? Should we fight? Take what's not deserved to others. Try and give back. Maybe a little, but whatever we can to those who need it. Give other people the chance to go back to their friends and family. Isn't that who we as a soldier are supposed to do? Protect.
I like wipe my eyes. Yes. Yes. And I try to like push myself up off the ground and get up.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna roll on the website.
Alright.
Fuck, that's a 3.
You start trying to get up, but then you fall back down, and he'll look at you. Come on. Push. Push yourself beyond the limitations we placed on ourselves. We're not weak. And we know our strength. We should not hold back to evildoers. Get up.
I'll try one more time, and as I'm pushing myself up, I'll give like a feral dragon, just like absolutely roar as loud as I can as I'm pushing.
And as you're doing so, go ahead, roll another wisdom saving throw.
That is an 18 total.
And you start screaming as you start standing up, and the elf man is just staring at you questioningly. And as you do so, you stand completely all the way up, and you see your father all of a sudden in front of you. Everyone.
My scream cuts off instantly, and it's just sadness. Just pure, like you see all the energy leave my body again. The shoulders slump, the head kind of comes down, and just like through like barely holding back tears, I like choke out, Father.
And around you it's just white and rose petals flying around. And your father walks forward towards you. Son, why did you leave? I wonder where you have gone. And yes, I understand you made a grave mistake. But did you truly give me a chance to help you? Did you truly give me a chance to deal with it, to take care of you, and show you how to do better? Do you really want to give up? Or do you want to keep fighting? Is how I see it, my boy. You have two new friends, and they're waiting for you. But you tell me, and then the voice will slightly change. Is this really where your story ends?
At first, I'm gonna kind of like break down crying at this point. Can I physically touch my father?
Sure.
I like run forward and I give him like a like he's like right in front of me, right?
Yes. He is standing right in front of you.
I'm gonna step forward and just give him a big hug and just like break down crying, and just say I missed you so much, and
He'll
kind of
embrace
cry for a second, and then I'm gonna step back, like wipe my snout, clear my eyes out, and then go, I can be better. I can be better for you.
He'll look at you. I know. But I'm not your real father, and I think you know that.
You're the only father I've ever known.
I'm just a figment, quite literally your imagination, son. I'm back home, waiting for you to come back. So please, get up. Come back home.
Yes, Father.
And at that, everything goes black. John.
Yes.
Fuck, that was
You
so
find
heavy.
yourself
Holy shit. Oh.
You don't see anything. Pitch black everywhere. But you do notice your suit of clothing. It almost feels like you're floating in zero gravity.
Woo!
But some kind of force is pulling you down. Not heavy force, but you can feel it. And then you find yourself standing upright. And then you find yourself in one of your med bays on the ship you were traveling on. And in front of you, you see part of your crew and yourself lying on one of the medical beds with an IV strapped to your arm.
Oh shit. I thought I just got stabbed. He's gonna start looking around the room.
And this med bay looks exactly the way it was before the incident 2 years ago.
Shit, this was before we hit the drop.
And then you'll see, just double checking, I'm trying to remember, were there Spartans on your ship? A specific Spartan at all?
There were no Spartans in Mombasa at that time.
Okay.
At least from what I remember.
Trying to remember. Did we talk about this? Didn't you have a friend?
This is during the drop to New
Yes.
Mombasa during Halo 3. He got hit
Right.
by the slip space instead of flying out of the way. He instead got enveloped by it. He got teleported. That was the entire idea.
I'm trying to remember though if you had said there was someone you were pretty much hanging out with on the ship. Did you?
The only people would be from the Alpha team, so Buck and them.
Alright. Buck. Alright, we'll say Buck. You notice that Buck is standing right by your side on the medical bed, and he turns and looks at you directly. Nobody else seems to notice this.
Oh shit.
Buck will leave the side of the med bay bed, and he'll start walking towards you.
I'll meet him most part of the way, and I'll walk towards him as well.
You both stop about 2 feet in front of one another, and he holds out his arm,
I'll clasp it.
and he'll pull you in, pat you on the back, and he'll break away. What happened?
The drop went south. It's not gonna go well.
He turns back, and you see as he turns back, you see yourself. For sure, you can tell it's yourself laying down on the bed. The drop? The drop was fine. You hit your head. I'm actually surprised I can even... It's confusing. He'll turn back at you. You've been in a coma for nearly 2 years.
Oh. That's interesting.
John, we're stranded. We only have a few months left. I don't know if we can make it. The only reason why you're still alive, because I convinced them all to keep it that way. But they won't give you much long. Where are you? Because obviously you're an astral projection of some sort. And you
I'm
notice
trapped.
as you notice he's talking to you, nobody else is seeming to pay attention to you two.
How can you see me?
I don't know. I've been seeing moments. I've been seeing you here and there, walking around the ship. I haven't told anyone anything because they all would probably think I'm going crazy from starvation or dehydration or something.
So what are the options?
Well, either we let you
Because
go.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get free from where I am.
Where are you?
I got sucked into a slip space jump in my pod.
There isn't
And
a pod. That was you?
Yeah, I got sent
he'll-
through the
As he's listening to you, he'll turn back, and he'll turn back to you. They did say they found you in the wreck. I thought you were still on the ship. Why didn't you tell me you were jumping?
It was part of the mission that we were given. We were supposed to assault the ship.
Yes, and we did. It was a success. And then escape pod disappeared, and you were gone. I thought you were being more
During the
ammo.
mission, when I was launching, the Covenant ship warped out of the city.
And you know that Buck is staring at you, genuinely confused by what you're saying. Wait, I think I know this. Follow me, and he'll start walking. As you remember, pathway into the science lab,
All right, I'll follow along.
and he gets in there, and then all of a sudden, a mix of different documents and whatnot are projected everywhere. And he starts pointing and moving screens around. Here. And then you'll click on something and something will pop up. And there will be a stream with a few different branches breaking off. I think you're not the John I know. I'm not sure how to explain this, but I think what happened to us wasn't supposed to happen.
Like a different timeline?
Yes, that's exactly what I think it is. And he'll start pushing around some more. See, this 2 years ago, the drop, the attack. If what you're saying is right, this wasn't supposed to happen. We're not supposed to have been here. But somehow, I guess, something minor, perhaps. Maybe you ejected too soon, too early, I guess, or maybe, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, everything goes black and then comes back, and you find yourself at home. Your room. You're laying on your bed. You look around and you see all the decor that you've been placing in your room for years. Your childhood room. You find yourself in full standard uniform, sitting on your childhood bed.
Oh, shit.
And the
Well,
door,
there goes that conversation.
and the door will open and you'll see your mom. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
I'll get up and I'll start following her. I'm just gonna go along with it.
She'll take your
I'll
hand.
find out.
And as she takes your hand, all of a sudden you find yourself in front of one of the giant combat stations where your dad presumably would be working. They're going to test fly the new jet soon. I figured
The
you wanted
Sabers?
to- Yeah. And you see your dad waving out to a crowd as him and a few more pilots are being driven towards the new ships. Do you want to join your father one day up there?
Yeah, I want to go and I want to join.
And she'll look down at you. Why?
So, okay, out of character, I don't really know if Rookie was born during the war or before the war, but I think you're pretty sure it was during. So I'm pretty sure like the Covenant War is going on right now, right?
Right. No, I double checked. So this at this point really is for you to figure out exactly how you think John would answer in these situations. Because this currently, what you're seeing isn't exactly what you remember, but at the same time, you could say it's the perfect version of how you think you remember your past being at this current
Alright.
moment. But you don't remember your mom ever asking you why you wanted to join. Currently,
Alright.
this version of your mom is looking at you with a serious face, asking you why.
Because I want to help protect you like Dad.
Oh, my sweet little soldier. What do you think you'll find up there?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff out there.
And a tear will start coming down from her face to wipe it away. And what would happen if you were to disappear, be lost in space? What should I do then?
I don't think they'll put me in the same place as Dad. They wouldn't put a family member under another, so I mean, hopefully Dad would still be around.
All right. And then you'll find yourself back in front of Buck. And he'll look back at you. Hey, where'd you go? You just disappeared.
I think I went back in time. Like, relived a memory, went inside the memory or something. Some kind of weird, like, dream in a dream.
Well, what if perhaps maybe you can't fix this timeline, but maybe if you go back to wherever it is you're currently at, you can somehow get back. I don't know how to explain it, but if you go back in time and remake the problem to put us back on track, maybe that'll fix the timeline.
How am I supposed to make a Covenant ship show up in New Mombasa and disappear, like, warp out?
Maybe it's because of the lack of your presence in the wrong place and the wrong time? I'm not sure exactly how this time shit works, but I heard Doc saying something like it. Time replacement or something like that. I can't quite remember. And all of a sudden, your vision starts getting hazy. And
I don't
then-
feel that good right now. I can't see very well.
And then Buck's voice changes. If you want to go back, I can send you back. But you've made new friends. I need to know your decision now, John.
I want to be different if I'm gonna go back. I don't want to be the same person. Is there a way that you can help me with this?
I don't have enough power to change you, but I might have just enough to tweak your timeline just enough so that this fiasco and the failed drop never happened, that your mission is a success. That's the best I can do.
I mean, if
should've
you were
said
to
I don't
send
wanna
me
go
back to continue helping
Now
my
I get
new
to keep
friends.
terrible character, but
Your
I'm a
new
really good
friends.
one.
Yes, I can do that. If you
Because of
want.
the way I am now, I feel as if I'm too weak.
I think I could fix that. There's another person recently who just passed. And I'm afraid that their body is empty. And I can place you inside it. Won't exactly be the same as your body now, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. Now, of course, your friends will probably not recognize you at first, and that's up to you as to whether or not you want to tell them who you are or start fresh.
I'll think of it when the time comes.
So
I'll
do
go
you
with this
wish-
choice.
You want to go back to your new friends?
Yes.
Well then, I'm glad you made this decision. And then everything goes black. 8:25.
New game plus with a new body. I'm just kidding.
Alright, we're gonna cut over to Roxy. Roxy
Finally.
stands over the fallen elven boy. Well, that was a little tougher than expected for a little boy, especially. And then the room begins to shake and move. And then the vision of the room starts warping and changing. And next thing she knows, she finds herself in the same wine room, the elven boy in front of her. But she turns around and notices there are 6 other people. Turns around and notices that Ja'Rol is up against a wall with a masked man leaning over him. That Dramalek is being stood upon by the noble elven man. And that John is currently laying still, while the other one is looking at his guns while chanting words. And she begins to open her mouth to state something. And then Ja'Rol's eyes open with a white flash, and his body becomes flaming white. And his body lifts over the masked man. The masked man is concerned, very confused what's going on. And then a Dramalek's eyes open as well. White flash. And he begins to rise as well. What is going on? Says the noble elf man. Ja'Rol, what do you wish to do?
Thunderweight. What do I feel like I can do?
At this current moment in time, you feel like you could do anything.
Wish. Wait, no. What's that
He-
thing that freaking collapses the world? No, just kidding.
If he's floating, he's gonna take his loot.
You notice that
And-
you have Queen's loot in your hands as well.
He's gonna play a tune loud enough to create shockwaves. He wants to hurt everyone that has come after him and his friends.
You begin strumming, and as you do, you visually see the sound waves coming and start batting this masked man around the room, and the other two start shaking. Dramalek,
Yes, sir.
you are now currently towering over this elf man who beat you to the ground. What do you want to do?
I'll look at him, give him kind of like a smirk, cock the hand back, and just rock him as hard as I can with a straight right cross to the chest.
So as you do so, you reel it back, and he goes, "Oh shit!" And your fist rams through his chest.
Oh!
Oh fuck.
Blood starts spurting out of his mouth. And where was this fight earlier? And his eyes roll to the back of his head, and he falls limp in your arm.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I pull my arm out, and then I like kind of take his body and throw it to the side, up against the wall.
His raggy doll body slams against the wall and crumbles to the floor. Now, currently, you guys don't notice immediately, but John's body is still laying still on the floor. Roxy runs over, kicks the other little cloaked figure out of the way, and is trying to help John up. The masked figure with John's guns points at Dromlek and starts attempting to fire the guns.
Roll for
Ja'Rol,
luck if you check the safety.
he starts pulling the trigger and nothing's happening. Ja'Rol, this masked man is being bounced around by your sound waves, and he's trying his best to dodge and weave out of them. Where is this power coming from?
The power within! The power within! Fall! He
And
strums
as you-
even harder.
As you say fall, he falls to his knees, quite forcefully. He starts trying to get back up. No, this is not how this was supposed to go. This is not how this is supposed to happen. Adramelech, the little guy trying to use John's weapons on you, and he's looking kind of confused. Adramelech?
Sorry, I was drinking water. Would I, by this point, after being with John, know what a safety is?
You have no idea.
Okay,
You
so
just
I
know
just
that-
know they're not working. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
at him, give
it's
another
point to-
smirk, and say, unlucky. And then calmly walk my way over, eyes dead into his, not breaking eye contact, not blinking, just going, and as I'm going, just cracking my shoulders, like my arms, like I'm walking him down, like I'm about to beat the shit out of him. Or one punch him again.
You start walking over to him, and he falls down on his ass and starts crawling backwards and gets up against the barrel. Wait, it's just fun and games. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. See, he's fine. See, he's not dead or anything.
I'm gonna reach down and grab him by the throat, and he's small, right? This is a small, and I'm gonna pick him up above my head, like
Can you even
one-handed.
show mercy to these things?
No. And I'm gonna.
Hold on,
and
wait,
I'm
what
gonna
if it's just like some Big Daddy shit from Bioshock?
I don't know, man. And
Some
I'm gonna
little
like hold
sister.
him. I'm holding him above my head, and I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna say goodbye, and then I'm gonna snap his neck.
And
Oh,
you start with
no.
Like snapping a twig, his head instantaneously flips to the side, and his arms laid down by his sides, limp. Ja'Rol, back on you. He's trying to get back up off his knees.
You will kneel before me. And he walks up very slowly.
He's floating.
You wanted me to pick it up, right? He lets the lute play itself, and it's floating in air.
Mhm.
He grabs his rapier, spins it in his hand, and slams it down as hard as he can into that man.
And as you do so, the pummel sinks into his skull.
Pick it up.
It starts, his body starts shaking, and the mask falls off, and you see it's the lord of the party.
What?
I'll find a way to get back at you. I promise you, Ja'Rol, this is not the last you've seen of me.
That makes sense.
And his body
It does.
starts to shrivel up and then turn into dust.
What the fuck?
And where his body lay, you'll find 17 bloody golden coins. Roxy will turn and shout at both of you, guys, John, he's not moving.
John?
John.
He runs over.
I'm booking it full. Well, I'm booking it full speed.
Loot my
Both
shit.
of you skirt to his side. She has John's head on her lap, and she's trying to feel for a pulse. I can't find a pulse. I don't know.
Here's my logic to this, because he's not from your guys' world. This kind of magic don't work on him, and he's just dead.
He's gonna try and cure wounds anyway. Ja'Rol definitely would try and save his friends.
Ja'Rol, you with your power, you lay your hands on him and go to cast Cure Wounds. And a light starts flashing, almost like a mana stream going up and down his body. And the heart starts beating, and then it stops.
I could not save him.
I lay my hand on his shoulder, and I kind of like yeah. So I lay my hand on Ja'Rol's shoulder. We came back. He will come back to us. One way or another.
And John's hand will flop over with the bottle rolling out of his hand.
Me bottle. Save it for me, friends.
John. Ja'Rol. At this point, gets on one knee and gently picks him up.
All right, you now have the limp body of John in your arms.
I walk over and I pick up the bottle. And then I look at Ja'Rol holding John and I say, in my regiment, we had a tradition when one fell. And I like pull the stop out and I go, we pour one out for the homies. And I like pour and I'll pour like 2 shots out and I turn it back over and I cap it.
Ooh, give him a proper burial.
Yes. Yes, we will.
And as you guys are saying this, a door will appear in the middle of the room.
Shall we go
Roxy.
one more time?
Roxy will run up behind you guys. I think we should just head back now. I'm not finding any other way out of here.
Agreed.
I
he'll
pick
grab
up
the
the-
coins before.
Yeah, I was gonna say I pick up the gold coins first.
Don't forget my guns that the man had.
You go to grab the gold coins and they are not there.
Oh,
Fucking
Roxy.
God
Son of a-
damn it, this bitch!
We need coins too.
Fuck!
I realize they're gone, right? Like the coins.
Yeah, like I also
notice
realized they're gone.
Back, they're not there. And Roxy is ushering you guys to go towards the door.
I kind of look at Ja'Rol, and then I look at Roxy, and then I look at Ja'Rol, and then I look back at Roxy, and I just kind of stare at Roxy with like, and I kind of like cross my arms.
Can we worry about the gold after we're back in the tavern?
Agreed. Let
Fine.
us return, my friends.
Fine. Let us go
I'm
home.
guessing his loot and his rapier kind of he grabs those on his way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roxy goes and grabs the door. Bright white flash. And you guys find yourselves back in the tavern. The Red Dragon Inn. Roxy pulls out a little coin pouch, puts it in Dromelec's hand. I think you guys are gonna need this more than me. And Dromelec, when you look inside, there are 20 bloody gold pieces of coin in there.
Oh.
She tipped the homies.
And then she'll
The service staff.
run up the stairs and go into one of the rooms. Hilgi will be at the bar counter and look over at you astonished. Hey, what? What happened?
My friend has fallen.
Bring him here.
He walks over to the bar and gently puts him down on the bar.
She'll start looking him over, feeling for a pulse. I didn't think this would be possible. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do here. I'm afraid he's no longer with us.
Do you have a place we can bury him?
Sadly, obviously we can't go outside. And this has never happened before. But, she gestures for two of the caterers to come over. Both dragonborn men, not as strong and stout as a Dromelec, but they both jump over behind the counter, and from underneath the counter, they pull out a coffin and place it on top of the counter. But perhaps we can keep him safe for now.
Yes.
Yes.
The casket will open. Perfect size for John.
He'll pat his friend on the chest and pick him up. You did well, my friend. Be at peace. And gently lay him into the coffin.
I'm gonna walk up and like grab his hand and kind of like hold it in between both of mine and just say, I'm sorry I could not save you, my friend. Sleep well. And then I'm gonna rest his hand across his chest and then put his other hand, so his hands are like resting on his chest.
All right.
Yeah. I think Ja'Rol will then close the coffin for John. Keep him safe. Keep him safe.
While you two are leaning over, saying your goodbyes to John, Hilgi will go over to a corner where a large figure is sitting and seemingly limp. She lays her hand on the figure and it comes to life. And John, you find yourself alive, feeling different. You have all your memories from before, but don't quite remember your name. Mukage. At least I think that's how it would be pronounced.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
correct, ma'am. Oh no. Wait, hold on. I was just missing. That was out of character. Sorry. I forgot I was unmuted.
You'll look down at her, taller than you were previously.
Well, this was the best that could be done for you.
You'll look over back to where your old body was.
I'm sure that maybe you can make a difference. Perhaps in your case for the better. We'll see. I'll introduce you shortly. For now, I think it would be best to let them mourn your loss.
That would be the best course of action, yes.
Alright.
She'll head back. She'll go over.
Again, I'm sorry. A Tramalek, was it?
Yes. Yes.
I see you both have grown stronger than you were when you first left.
And I kind of like look, like I kind of like hold my arms out, look at them, turn them over,
You both do.
and then drop them, and just I don't feel
Yeah.
stronger.
After hearing her make that comment, you guys do feel stronger, but somehow it just wasn't strong enough still.
I couldn't say exactly what happened to you all, nor what will happen, but I'm sure one way or another we will all get through this and solve this terrible thing.
Yes.
Yes.
There will always be rooms available, and I'm sure that you can maybe meet some new people. Or if need be, you can just stay here until somebody else solves this problem. I'll leave the decisions to you.
And she'll turn back around and start catering people at tables.
Jumalak. I'm not sure where this path leads, or what we are supposed to do.
Me neither, friend.
I do not think we are strong enough as we are, but we can get stronger.
Agreed.
Perhaps we should get a drink. Yes?
And I pull out John's bottle. Well, shut up.
Boom.
Will this suffice?
This'll do better than suffice. And he takes a seat at the bar. Can we
I
get
walk
two
up.
glasses?
Next to him, and I like kind of like plot, and I kind of like, I don't like slam the bottle down because I'm not trying to break it, but I set it down so
Okay.
we're to the point where it makes a noise.
Dunk. As you guys sit down, the two Dragonborn caterers close the casket and bring it down and seem to tuck it in onto a shelf or something right underneath the counter.
Ass counter.
We'll keep it safe. Yeah. Sorry about what happened.
It's alright.
Yeah, we'll go back to work now. And they both hop back over the counter and start catering to people around the pub.
is Roxy? She should
I-
be drinking with us.
I think she went upstairs to one of the rooms.
Okay. Well, perhaps in her own way, she is mourning.
Perhaps. And I start to pour each one of us a glass. And I make it like a, not like a, I make it like a big glass. Like a full glass. Like if this is supposed to be poured in shots, I'm grabbing like a rocks glass and I'm filling that, yeah. I'm filling that bitch up.
Take
A whole tankard.
A whole tankard.
Right. As you're pouring, after you poured yours, and as you're pouring Ja'Rol's, the door opens up, and a bathrobed tiefling comes crashing through. Oh shit! He'll turn around and start pulling some people out of the door, and then close it behind him. Fuck! Holy! Oh! Everybody okay? Oh, no, we're not. Fucking got split up. Oh shit, Sherlock. How about you? I'm cool.
God damn it.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
And then he cracks his back, and it just sounds like a machine gun as he does.
Oh, that didn't feel too good. Oh dear. Oh.
Sage will look up and look at you guys. He'll wander over. He'll grab the bottle.
And I'll snag the bottle straight back out of his hands as he's drinking.
I'm gonna punch him.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
get the guy
sock him.
drink. Jeez.
Just
Ah.
real quick.
He'll look at both of you.
You guys have gone stronger. Interesting. What happened to you guys? A little love connection or something?
And we just look. I just
I'm gonna-
look at
I'm
him
gonna
with
straight up just deck
sadness
him.
and
I'm gonna
anger.
straight up just deck him. I'm gonna straight up just deck him.
And so after, I see Ja'Rol punch him, and I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna sucker punch him right after.
No.
Both of you make an attack. roll.
There were-
No.
16.
All right.
Can an 8-foot man like get in between it?
19.
No, we're okay. Just let us do it. Just let us do
Okay.
it, man.
Let us
You're currently-
grieve.
So 19 and 17 or 18?
16.
16. All right. Both of you, nearly in unison, as he makes this weird comment, swing,
Bam.
and he ducks, and he steps back.
Whoa, sorry, I didn't know it was in between you two. Jeez, my bad. Whoopsie.
Glad
Goodness.
you're being.
Speaking of which, where's your friend? And the cute-looking girl. I heard rumor of her. Was Moxie? Soxy? Roxy! That was it! Roxy. So brain up here. Works every time. Yes.
He'll notice your guys' faces.
What?
Shut up.
Shut
Oh.
Leave us.
up.
His
And I'll
face
turn
starts-
around and I'll sit back down at the bar and I'll put the bottle down. And I'll kind of like pull Ja'Rol's chair out a little bit.
Yeah, his face starts making the realization.
Oh.
True.
Oh.
Roll
Shit.
sits down.
Okay. Sorry.
Go. Just leave. It's okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that right now.
That's right.
And he turns and he begins to walk, then he stops. Turns back around and walks back towards you. And puts the bullet down.
Well, it's saved my life. I don't know if it'll do the same for you guys, but I figured you guys in this case might as well have it.
He'll turn back around and walk away.
get
Do
his
do I remember his name?
Yes.
sure.
I'll turn. I'll kind of like call over my shoulder. Sage.
Sage. It's Sage, yeah.
Sage.
Huh? Yes?
Thank you.
Of course. Doesn't happen often, but even I know what it means to lose someone. Turns back around and sits at the table with the 3 other people with him.
I like that we both attacked him. And
Yeah, bro, just straight decked his shit, and he dodged it. What's this dude's AC?
AC? Alright, you two sit back down, take more swigs, and you just look at the bullet that's sitting there on the desk, on the counter. Though it was not many, you guys slowly begin to think about the moments you did have with John. Where he pulled out this strange weapon against the weird Goliath man and decked him, nearly cold decked Ja'Rol.
Do you remember when he tackled that giant and then just sat on him?
I remember it. That was a good time.
And then you guys remember trying to figure shit out in the bar, meeting Sage and his group for the first time, and then on this weird trip in the woods into meeting Victor, John and his weird obsession with the cookies, which you remember you a basket in your bag. And then back to meeting Roxy and how she seemed to be very much into him at first, only to steal from him. And then from all of you guys. And then back through the door once again to the strange party that was soon to get fucked. Into interrogation or drama like you remember John just standing in the room, silent but assertive. There. And then his body went on the floor, now in a casket.
He was a good friend.
He
Good
was
John.
a good man. Good John.
Clink.
Oh my god, this is tequila. Oh. And it was only like a drop or two. I'm good.
What else can we do, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good question.
Well, that's up to you. Looking around, you see Sage with 3 people from his group of 8.
Oh,
You see Hilgi and 2 or 3 Dragonborn waiters talking to people, counseling people. You do see a different, strange-looking figure sitting, yet you can tell he's nearly 8 feet tall, maybe even taller, in a corner with a large, strange-looking straw hat giant sword. And you know Roxy is upstairs somewhere.
Jerome gets up. I'm going to go speak to Roxy. Is that okay, my friend?
Yes. I will sit here for a minute.
Okay. If you need me, I'm just a quarter away.
I'm only one call away.
The way.
I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me, yeah.
It would be amazing to see Ja'Rol go up the stairs and then Nikolai stumble into the game. I'd be so done. It's not gonna
Ja'Rol
happen.
starts walking up the stairs,
Reznov!
and then the strange character bumps into Ja'Rol coming down the stairs. Nikolai, this strange tiefling just bumped into you heading upstairs. Taller than you for sure.
Pardon. Sorry, didn't see. Apologies. Jesus.
Nikolai starts heading
all.
down. Ja'Rol, this weird figure is apologizing to you.
It is alright. What a weird guy.
And then you continue your way upstairs towards Roxy.
Wait, hold on. This is great. Are you allowing 2 characters? That's hilarious.
Well, let's see what happens.
Oh, that was amazing.
Ja'Rol, you're now at the top of the staircase looking down the alleyway to see the 4 bedrooms. You don't remember seeing which one she walked into.
Might as well go check them all out.
Oh no.
While I'm here.
Walks in on 2 orcs.
Fucking shit.
Please.
You walk into the first one, there's nothing. You go over to the second one. Farage. Keo Farage? How you pronounce that?
Kaeo Farage.
Kaeo? Kaeo. A tiefling just opened your door.
I'm sitting there lounging on my bed, feet up on the headrest, just. And I kind of like slowly look at him.
Apologies. Wrong room.
Yes.
But in chance, I don't mean to budge. Have you seen a drow woman walk by?
You vaguely remember seeing someone, drow woman anyways, walk by your room a few minutes ago.
Yes, actually. She went down that way. And I point in the direction she went.
Thank you.
He points
So-
down towards your forehead.
Sorry to bother. Have a good day. And
Have
he
a good
closes
night.
the door gently. Walks, continues checking the other rooms.
And he goes into the third room, and you see Roxy staring at the mirror above the dresser.
He knocks on the door.
Huh.
You.
Yeah, come in.
He'll open it all the way and take a few sips inside. But nice reflection.
Yeah, thanks. I guess.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
She'll look back at you. She'll turn around and go and sit down on the side of the bed. And she'll pet next to her.
He'll go over and sit down.
She'll turn, look at you, and then back at the ground, staring at her feet.
It's alright. No, you probably are a lot like me. Always wearing a mask. Pretending to be someone you aren't.
No, that's the thing. You remind me of exactly who I was.
Who you were?
Yeah. I used to have a band. We would travel. We were on a tour. And not to be mean, but John's death didn't affect me. It just reminded me of what happened to them. I don't want to get too much into it, but I couldn't save them. Their lives gone. I couldn't do anything.
You know, I take no offense, by the way. You know, sometimes life's just funny like that.
Yeah,
And
Mike
I'm s-
has a shit sense of humor.
oh, dreadful, even. My God, you should have heard some of the jokes I've heard life tell me, slid into my brain, beat into me. But through it all, at least you may have found an ally in me. Or perhaps a friend.
She'll take your hand as you're talking to her, and she'll squeeze
He's
it.
like, you got me the other day?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey.
What'd you guys have for dinner?
What? Like, where are you?
Hello,
I knew you were
everyone.
somewhere because I said it to him
How are
earlier
you
that
all
day, but I was
doing?
just like, each. Like,
Yes, I mean you
Got him.
people inside the
Fuck.
Twitch chats. I know you're watching. Oh yes, yes. Don't worry. Everything will be just fine.
Sorry,
Hmm.
that was.
She'll grab your hand, squeeze it, and you'll notice that there's something in your hand. Cold. Round. She'll take her hand off yours. And you'll notice there are 4 bloody gold coins in them. Well, technically you won, I guess.
So you are a good sport.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're not that close, so if you need anything, do not be afraid to ask, Roxy. I am just an earshot away. I just wanted to let you know you are not alone. You are my friend.
She'll lean in, give you a kiss on the cheek. Thank you.
Anytime. I'm going to make sure the drama log doesn't do anything stupid. So,
I understand that.
you are welcome to come and join us to drink.
Not at the moment, but maybe later.
Okay. Have a good night.
Of course. You too.
And he takes his leave.
Yep. She'll close the door behind you. And then you'll hear the springs of the bed move a bit as you leave.
Yeah, he just fully walks back downstairs to rejoin a drama like in drinking.
All right.
And I have been drinking this entire, not like pounding drinks,
You're
but like
pounding.
been sipping on the tankard this entire time. Yeah, just double fisting, just
Tankards like
no. I am definitely drunker than Ja'Rol at this point, but I am by no means like blitzed or anything like that, but I'm starting to feel it a bit.
All right. Moo. Nothing too crazy about them is necessarily. They haven't really seemed to notice your presence, but you're questioning as to whether or not you want to make your presence known at this current moment in time. But you can tell that from your sense of loss, they truly feel like they lost somebody dear to them. And you understand it's you, but was it really?
Yeah, I'll wait until what's the maid, the barmaid introduces me.
Hilgi? Okay. And then while you're looking over, you notice that a very bright pink, old-looking tiefling with a bathrobe is walking over towards you. Hi, aren't you a big guy?
I'll look down at him and I'll be like, I think.
You think? Look at you! You're fucking huge! Might as well be a baby giant. Big guy. And it's almost creepy, the whole no face thing. That's a little offsetting. But I like it. Cool, it's character. And again, technically, I guess it's lack of character. But still cool! I like it! It's nice. Still
He's
weird.
like a big Slender Man.
Yeah.
He'll wave his hand in front of his face and then he'll have like a face.
Oh, that's a cool trick. Don't ever do that to me again. That would be very bad. Cool. I like it. Yeah, I haven't seen you before. Are you new here?
Yes, I just arrived today.
Oh, I see. So sorry. Must have gone through a lot of shit to get here, apparently by yourself.
Yeah, the first encounter wasn't that good. Honestly, it went to utter shit. I had to run for so long. I only freaking managed to get out because I kept hitting and running.
Yeah, I don't think anything could catch up to you at full speed. Holy shit, you're big. Yeah. I don't know, you just seemed interesting. Someone I could talk to. Yeah.
If you would like to take a seat, you can.
Oh, of course. Thank you. He'll sit down across from you. Yeah. Wow, even sitting down, you're still fucking huge.
God damn.
A big guy, and that sword. Almost as big as me. Holy fuck. That's, wow.
That man needs to relax.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not making you uncomfortable, but you're huge.
No, it doesn't bother me at all.
Okay, good. 'Cause you're fucking huge. Jeez.
God damn.
Relax.
Must be big as shit.
I'm 8 foot even.
Yeah, even. Crazy. That's... Okay, I gotta know. He'll lean in, look around. How big is it?
Fucking shit.
2 feet? 2 feet. Is that generous?
Wait,
3 feet.
I'm
What?
okay, out of character. What is like the fucking like? Are we going like Gru here? Like Gru is like 13 foot tall, therefore he has like a 3 foot freaking ding.
It would be proportional.
Up to you. Sage is just getting up and personal right now.
You could give him a 2-inch. He could be part of the 2-inch gang, or he could have.
I'm gonna
some
just
schmeat
say
dog.
yes.
Yes. Oh, wow. You probably get a lot of ladies, I'm sure. Or men.
Hey, let go,
I don't-
let
I
go,
don't
let go, let go, let go. I'm talking to my cat. Sorry. Let go.
Yeah, I'm sure lots of people love you.
No, stop.
That's
Fuck.
It depends on the situation.
Oh, well, the situation. I'm sure if it involves a bed. Probably have a bed party, I'm sure.
God fucking damn, bro.
Oh my goodness. You
Sage
are-
asking
wow,
all the hard-hitting questions.
so
This-
big.
Out of
Sage
character.
asking the questions we all want to
Is this
know.
Sage?
What?
Is this Sage out of character?
This
Okay.
is Sage.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sage.
no, you know him. He as he's talking to you, you're clicking that you have as John, you have this is Sage, the weird, crazy wild mage you've met earlier.
Oh, I'm just thinking in my head like, oh shit. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Crazy. You have this weird aura about you that seems familiar. Have we met somewhere?
No.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Yeah, I'm pretty hard to miss, aren't I?
You're pink, so you do stand out a lot more.
Right? Yeah, I'd figured with a guy a big schlong like you, I'd already know. Holy hell. Yeah, crazy. Oh, sorry for bothering you. He stands
No,
up.
it's all good.
Alright, well, you need anything or want to talk about anything, I mean anything. I'll be over there with my group.
I'll keep it in mind.
Alright, you take care of yourself, big guy. He'll turn around. Holy shit, he's huge. He'll walk over to his
He's really stuck on that height thing.
You'll start talking to guys, and you guys, and Dromlek and Ja'Rol, you'll hear Sage going, "Holy fuck! You see the size of the guy? Fucking big! Yeah, he says he's got 3 foot. Can you fucking believe it? That's bigger than you, fucker! He would stick you on there, you know, you'd be like a little
Yes.
flesh, like you gotta say.
Wait.
It was
It's you. Oh my goodness. You'd be torn to shreds. Oh. Hey, that guy's big. Like his sword alone is almost as big as me. Holy Crazy. Yeah, no, he's fucking big. Look at it. I kind of want to throw you over there now just to see what happens. That shit's... Wow. Big guy. Really
it
big.
just keeps going on.
He's just going on and drawing like you guys.
What the fuck? And I kind of like look over to see who he's talking about. And can
You
I,
guys-
from where I'm sitting, judge that it's like
Yeah,
he's like
you guys
huge?
can look over and see a pretty much a small giant. sitting
Ah!
Oh. I kind of look at him. I kind of turn around and look at Ja'Rol.
He's pretty
Huge.
big. He's a big guy.
He's big.
Yeah, he's
Big
he's
for
a big
sure.
man. Yeah, I did. Yep.
Pretty big, man.
Yeah, really big.
We could take him.
Yeah, we could take anything. We got the
You're
limited
right, right?
tangerine. We got the limited tangerine. Bro.
We're in a fight,
Limited
right?
tangerine, bro.
Hilgi will now be behind the bar and will be cleaning.
That made my face hurt laughing.
Oh, he's fucking huge, man. Hilgi will be cleaning out some glasses.
Poor Hilgi. She just fucking has to hear this through. Her bar is just unhinged.
My bar is full of degenerate fucks.
The voices.
Am I? Are me and Bond still? Am I still technically dead, or am I like 1 HP?
Yeah, where are we at?
Yeah, where are we at
Am I
physically?
Ja'Rol 2.0 or am I Ja'Rol 1.0?
Yeah.
You guys are back at full health and everything's back.
You guys are leveled up.
Okay.
Speaking of which, every character, new and old, are now level 2. Sorry,
Oh.
add 2 levels. You guys are now all
Oh.
levels.
Add 2
Level
levels? Wait,
7?
add 2 oh, hold
I
up.
thought-
No, wait, that
I
would be
thought
level
we were
6.
about-
That would be level 6, right?
I
'Cause
thought
we're-
we were about to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like level.
Yeah, level
Two
freaking.
hours ago.
Okay, hold up.
Guys,
We're gonna
go back
go.
to level 2. Ha!
You guys never.
Ha! You guys died.
All the characters are now level 6.
Am I Ja'Rol 2.0 or Ja'Rol 1.0?
Well, that's the thing. We're going to have this session end right here, and it is up to you guys. Whether or not you can continue your current characters, or technically have these characters sidelined for now and play your new characters.
Dude,
What I
Ah.
will allow is whatever characters you don't play but want in the campaign, as of current, they will be saved inside the bar.
oh, that's sick.
That is,
Wait, so
I
we
think-
talking about some like Lego Mos Eisley Cantina stuff from like Star Wars?
Oh, dude, that's honestly that
Characters are
that
just
that
wandering
reference
around the bar and you can just swap whenever. That's some funny stuff.
that reference right there was the fucking that was
That hit.
that
home.
was
Yeah.
that was a good one. That was prime. Bro,
All
that
right.
brings me back.
Yes. So, Saturday, your choice. I would like your answers, preferably before that.
In private or public chat?
Let's go public. Dude.
DM.
Public's fine.
What does it have
So,
to be private?
Ja'Rol and Adramlek are together as a group, so you guys need to decide as to whether or not Ja'Rol and Adramlek will continue as of current, or if your new characters will come into play.
We can chat about that after. After like stream is over. Like, we'll
Oh.
like take some time and we'll chat about it tonight.
Yep,
Yeah,
sounds
okay, good.
Fine. So as of this moment, this current session has come to an end. Sadly, John is no longer with us. But now there is a giant white mannequin-looking dude with a samurai sword.
Nice.
Nice.
Gang shit.
Um,
I'm gonna do my stream outro if that's okay with you guys.
I will also do my YouTube or the video outro. Anyways. All right, guys. Heavy session today. I'm gonna turn my camera off. Heavy session today. Very heavy. Very emotional. Very powerful. Great. Best session of the campaign so far. I am gonna table a Adramlek. I will be playing Kaeo Faraj. I think it's time for a little bit of a change up. I will be talking with Bond about this potentially on stream, off stream. I don't know yet. Probably off stream. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me all through this campaign session. You know I love you guys, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.